Hello everybody. It's time to roll the win. It's 2 nights before I'll be on my Vegas trip. We're expecting a lot of severe storms tomorrow night, so I'm pushing my last minute practice up a day. Tomorrow night, if it's not too stormy and all that kind of stuff, I'll just come down and do a little quick verification. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to be testing out a set. We threw it pretty successfully the other day. But according to my computer work, about 50% of my tosses should come out to be even numbers. Of course, there's going to be some variance in that. But really all I'm trying to do is see if that's a close estimate. Board 4. 2 tosses so far so good. I am tossing that 5-3-1-3 that I switched to the other day when I was adjusting a 3V set. There's an 8. Now the trick will be to find this set working on a certain table or two in Las Vegas. I already know it's not going to work on all of them. Heck, it may not even work on any of them. But it's kind of working the plan like I normally do. There's a 9, points a 9. I know not every toss is going to come out at 4, 6, 8, or 10, but based on bone tracker calculations, close to 50% of my last 1,000 tosses, when I throw it correctly, not like that, come out to be even numbers. If that's the case, and I'm starting to feel good about even numbers rolling, then I can step up the pressure on a certain table or two. So come out 7. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. And remember, that was a 3V, traditional 3V, 3-2, 3-6. And it's just rolled forward one time. Well, that was a lazy looking 7 again. 6 bounced, rolled that 6 dice, rolled over, hit the other dice, and then rolled back to a 6. There's a 4. This is what I call my verification session before going out, putting real money on the line. I kind of want to verify my results. There's an 8. No 10s yet, no 6s. You know as well as I do, you get in a casino, you may never hit the 4 with this, you may be pounding the 10. So that's fine too. Main thing is I'll be looking to see if I'm getting mostly even numbers. Another 8. If they're repeating like that, I'll be fine with it. There's 3, 4, that's a point. 3, 1, 4. Not bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tosses. 2 7s come out. That's almost out of all those tosses. All but 2 of them so far are even numbers. They're all 4s and 8s, which is even more special. Another 4. 3, 1, 4. That's what you'll be looking for. That's why you practice. That's why I log so many into Bone Tracker. Does it work on every set? Only works on tables that are similar. 5. With the same mechanics. I mean, you got to have the same set, same setup, same grip, same toss, same motion, and very similar landing surface. I know automatically if I'm on a bouncy surface, I'm not going to expect these results up front. 5, 4, 9. Be nice to get another 4 out of this. 6 or 10. Of course, this is going to be such a small sample size there. I didn't throw that one correctly. There's a 3, 4, 7. Alright, still 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 of them was even numbers. Alright, so what I'll do is I'm going to push those to the back side of each number. You've probably seen me do this drill before. I'm going to switch dice sizes. Those are fairly sharp. See what I get with a larger die size. There's the 10. 6-4. There's a 2. I guess you could say 2 is an even number, but it's a trash number on this situation. That's another 2. Something else to put in the memory bank on that. I'm thinking more along the lines of see the horn, bet the horn. It's not that irrational. I mean, look. One die off axis gives me a 2. And that's where it's coming from. There's a 5. That other set I use, those 2s would be hard 6s. Big roll back, hard 8. Oops, knocked that over. Well, it's not a 6, it was a hard 8. I appreciate everyone's kind comments they've been giving me lately too. There's a 6. So far 3 out of 4 giving me even numbers on the boxes. 2 jump. There's a 5. Those dice landed on their edges and crossed in the air down there. There's a 10. There's a point. Another even number. That's what I'm looking for. Continuity with my computer results. And there's a 7. Not an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's still well above. That's above average, above the probabilities, right? So what I practice my stance. I'm square. I know y'all can see my hands here. I'm square to the table. Move this around just a little bit. I'm square. My hips are square. My feet, good, what I say, good position, about shoulder width. When possible, I steady myself with my left hand, whether it's here or if I'm in the hook, I'll reach way across on the back side of the table and rest and lean out, press my hand out here and brace myself. I like to be braced. So I'll brace myself with my left hand. I want to make sure I'm leaning out, looking down the runway, and then try to throw them a little bit more on target than that. But it's 3-1-4. There's that 4 we've been missing. I'm even right now wearing the shoes that I'll be wearing probably, if not 100% of the time, over 80% of the time. I like to practice like I play. Play like you practice. Brace yourself, lean out over the table. There's a 9. Had one dice flying a little higher than the other. Probably leaning a little too far out. But right now I feel pretty good about my sets. There's a couple of tricks I'll show you that you can do if you've got several sets you want to try. There's a 5-3-8. Alright, so we had 10s with the big dice, we had an 8, we had a 6, we had a couple of 5s. I know we had a 4 a minute ago. Alright, so for example, I can take and set my dice in my configuration right here, whatever it is. If I've got a certain dice set or two that I want to use that are strong on, let's just say they're strong on 6 and 8s, 2, 3, 6, 3, whatever it is. Get your cell phone out and take a picture of where they're sitting. And if I get confused, or if I'm scratching my head at a casino, I can pull out my cell phone, go to my pictures, and transfer those pictures to my notes. Notes will say 6 8s, even numbers. I got a picture of a dice set. If I need a 12, I've set my best sets for horn numbers, field numbers. Maybe I just want to have a horn set. I'll set it down here on this horn. Take a picture of it, put it in your phone. Now they're not going to let you pull your phone out and scroll through it, but before you get the dice, you can look at your phone, turn around to the side, down here, write them down on a card, put them in your pocket, put them on the back of your player's card. A lot of different things you can do to help give you little memorization tools before you go to the casino live. But I do this a lot. Take some pictures, best dice sets, which one gives me the most 4s, put them on the 4. Take a picture of it, put it in your notes. Simple things like that. You know, if you're in the middle of a long, all tall, small throw and you're needing a 2 and you just haven't hit it by accident yet, you may have a set saved that gives you more 2s. Well, you know, I know We just talked about it. I do that set right there. Anything that this gives me a decent SRR, and if my left die has a tendency to do that, and it does, it's not a high percentage time, but there's only one way to make a 2, just like there's only one way, as I was saying earlier. It's the same position that I get when I'm using that die set right there. When I want to get, if I can get a hard 6, it's going to come because that left die rolled over 1. You know, I know that I throw X number of 10s as a percentage, and I know about almost 4% of my tosses are hard 10s with the certain die set. You may not throw a hard way for 50 throws, and then all of a sudden you're on a streak. So you just got to be watching for those streaks. Y'all have seen me hit them, you've seen me not hit them. Those are things I'll be looking for. Not going to go in Thursday night and lay a bunch of money on the table. Number one, I'm going to be on the strip. It's going to be crowded. All my Caesars properties are going to have a plexiglass. I'm going to walk around and look. I may buy in from the hook. I may buy in from stick left 1. Make a few tosses, color up, and leave. I want to see how they feel. I don't have to make bank the first night. I don't need to lose any money the first night. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to gain sunlight hours on a week where I've already moved my clock up an hour. That wasn't well thought out on my part. But hopefully I'll be able to give y'all some updates either on Facebooks, or maybe I can record something, a summary for a day or an afternoon, tell you what I'm seeing. Then I'll give you my main trip report after I return back middle of next week. Probably Wednesday or Thursday. I've got some things I'm trying to finish up the recording process on so that they'll drop, keep you guys something to look at like this. I'll be looking at this. I'll already be in Vegas. So, practice like you play like you practice. Somebody pointed out to me the other night that I said something, well, in the real world you might do this, and they were like, they came right back and they hit me with it. Practice like you play, Ed. And they're right. They're right. So play like you practice like you play. Let's meet at the casino and roll to win.